excited to be joined by Tasha, Heru, owner and creator of Heru Healing LLC, a holistic health coach, herbalist, Reiki practitioner, and shaman. She'll be joining us today to chat on the episode Make It About Me. Welcome, Tasha.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you, love?
I'm doing well this morning.
Yes. You sound empowered. Your voice is just everything right now. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. So, first of all, I want to say thank you so much, for joining us, for, being a beacon of light, just, really reaching out and responding to the call of sharing your story. So I want to really thank you so much for being here today.
It's such a pleasure for me. I have been watching your story for like 2 years, and it is just such an honor. Like, everything that you do is just so beautiful as a Black yogi. I just love it. I really do. It's an honor.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Listen, I know you can hear the smiles coming through the phone right now. Wow. Okay, so many blessings. And likewise, I see all of your work and I'm just like, yes, let's go. Let's do this, as a community, as a collective, each one reaching one. And I really, truly believe in that, in us empowering each other and just sharing our light. So first thing that we want to know, as the viewers, as myself as well, is what is your story? For the listeners who don't know who you are, can you share maybe a snapshot, a glimpse of your story?
Absolutely. For those who do know me, I'm very transparent. No shame in any of my game.
Yes.
My journey, from many others that I've spoken to in the spiritual and the holistic community, mine is very different. I did not start like this. I'm the only person in like 4 generations who awoken this that has been just so deep in my bloodline. So I am a rare breed, and when I say I had just a lot of trauma. Like, I always used to say before I got into my healing that every 2 years it was something, and it wasn't little stuff. It was like traumatic, like rape, like it was so just shenanigans over and over again. So then I started having my kids, and then I had my 3rd baby, and I got so sick. I lost my gallbladder. Now I was only 23 or 24 years old. And even the doctors is like, this is a normal surgery, but like, this shouldn't be a thing for you. Like, you're not eating McDonald's every day.
Right.
And I didn't even eat that bad before I started to transition into a holistic, like, more healthy, wellness lifestyle. And from there, then of course, within a year, something else traumatic happened, and at that point, my soul literally just hit a standstill. And I think for like 2 months, I was just out of it, like just mentally going. And my spirit just made a choice, like, if we're gonna stay here and if we're gonna keep doing this, we gotta change from the root. And all of the things that I've been hiding from myself, when I made that decision to stay in this life, it just woken up. Like, almost instantly I got into herbs, and the herbs changed my life. And then instantaneously the first thing I came across was like Wicked. And then I just start researching, and I'm like, that don't sit right with me. This don't sit right with me. So I'm just following my intuition, and it led me to a young lady in Jamaica who was my mentor. She was 10 years older than me. I still talk to her.
Yes.
Such high regards for her, because she introduced me to my truth and my bloodline. So then from there, I started to find the root work, and then I got deeper into the herbs, and then I'm like, wait, herbs ain't even just for tea. I can do stuff with this. Not just little stuff. I can do big stuff.
Yes.
And then, just honestly, my spirit team literally guided me through this. The only physical person that helped me discover anything was, like I said, my mentor. Aside from that, my spirit just woke and everything came. Knowledge of herbs that I didn't even understand until I started actually researching it. I'm like, wait, I knew this. I knew this. I knew this. I'm like, oh my God. Even down to like being a shaman and doing rituals and being a medium. All of these things are just, I've been experiencing them since as long as I can remember. I just thought I was crazy. And when I woke, my spirit said, baby, you're not crazy.
Right.
This is your power. And then I had to be shown. Here we are now, 3 years later, after that awakening. Well, 4 years. I just turned 28, so 4 years later. And I literally feel like I just am a whole new, like, just reborn.
Yes,
Born again.
yes.
And that's honestly my story.
Yes.
I know it sounds weird. People think I didn't go to school and go get certified at some school, and nobody gave me a paper on how to be a medium. I got scared to death into all of these things. And then conquered fear.
I love that. And also, too, I just want to affirm you in this moment that just because, you didn't attend a traditional teaching or a training or a class, this isn't a traditional works, you know what I mean? So not necessarily will the traditional things always work out. And for people that are on, the spiritual path that you're on, it is a lot of inner work, shadow work, and internal things that allow you to reflect what's inside. So hey, I'm all with you, because just to piggyback off that, I've been practicing Reiki since I was a child. Like, my grandma used to, take me to folks' house after they just passed or right before they would pass. And, I would pray with them and, lay hands on them. And this is before I knew what Reiki was. It was just something that I was doing, So absolutely, I am 100% in alignment with, how you are walking your spiritual walk. So thank you for sharing, all of that. I have so many questions, and I wonder if, the listeners are like catching all of this as well. But one thing that really stood out to me was your ability to do medium work. So how does this come for you? And I know you said a lot of it was like fear-based, but now that you are in your power and walking in your light, does it come to you as fear now, or like how are you able to manage?
So now that it's more about the inner balance. So now that I'm so much more inner balance, fear is not a part of my life that way anymore. So if I feel fear, I'm typically feeling it from someone or something else. So right now, with the way I manage my medium, it's just about assuring that I'm in places that don't have a lot of spiritual activity. And that's very hard to do.
Right.
Billions of people have died, and the billions are all over this world.
Right.
But some places are just harder energetically than others, if you will. So things like that just have to be done consciously. So it's all just about being conscious and just having that understanding of my own emotions and my own energy, like, that type of thing. Because as a medium, a spirit can walk into you, but I had to learn how to control that. So now it's just like, you have to be invited. I have to welcome you in order to assist you, just like I would in the real world with real live human beings. I vet and I discern people who I work with, and I do the same thing as far as spirit. So it's just being discernment constantly.
Yes. That's real. That's so real. Some practices that I use to just contain and to channel and to protect my energy is kind of like some breathing practices. I'll do like visualizations as well, to just really help me ground down. So would you have any tips for folks that maybe are listening and they, don't really know what mediumship is, or they don't know that they have the gift, but they're experiencing it? Is there anything that you would give them, advise them?
Absolutely. Like I said, because of the way my gifts got introduced to me,
Mm-hmm.
the first time I seen a spirit, I was like maybe 8 or 9,
Mm.
and I was scared of the dark until I was 24.
Yes.
Because I cannot sit, like I couldn't sit in a dark room in my bed